Colleen.
You know, this time of year,
Yeah.
a lot of weddings are happening.
Everywhere you turn.
And there's a lot of people that are getting into new relationships, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so wedding season can be a real difficult time for these new couples.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks wonder, should I take a date to the wedding with me or not?
Right.
And that's the big question. One of our favorite gals, Hope Rike, dating expert from It's Just Lunch in studio. You know, for a long time, this was kind of the standard of dating. You would find a date to take to the wedding with you.
Or find a date at the wedding.
Yeah.
Or find a date at
Right.
That's a popular one.
Yeah.
You don't recommend this?
Well, I would say don't take a, for your second date, don't take them to a wedding.
Okay.
No matter how great your first date was, a second date, a wedding, too much pressure. And how well do you know that person? You want to make sure you're at a point in the relationship where you know them well enough that you'd feel comfortable introducing them to people, your friends and family.
Right.
Okay.
You don't know them well enough
Okay.
Right, but he looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That's all
yeah.
I really need.
Yeah.
Just be quiet.
So when you do take someone to a wedding as a date, you want to make them feel included. It can be really stressful and uncomfortable to be the date of a guest to a wedding. You don't know anyone.
That's right.
Everyone's judging, looking,
Right,
you know. So make sure that you include them in conversation, that you introduce them to other guests at the wedding.
Makes sense.
Just to put them more at ease.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
Another tip is keep the pressure low. You know, don't pack on the pressure, because if you're inviting them, let them know, my expectations are that we're going to go and have a fun time.
Right.
Just like a normal date. We're going to eat, we're going to drink, maybe we'll even dance, you know.
Right.
It's just going to be a fun time so that the expectation isn't set too high. Keep it low
Yeah, because
pressure.
you know what? If you go to a wedding with a date, you're going to probably meet that date's parents, grandparents,
Right.
cousins.
Yes.
That's a
Uncle
lot of
Frank.
Friends, yeah, judgmental girlfriends.
Yeah, you never know. And then do take intimate moments. Make sure that you take time. You're going to be in a crowded space with lots of people, but to make your date feel comfortable, make sure that you just take those times where you pull them aside. Maybe you tell them the backstory of the bride and groom.
Okay.
Maybe you pull them out on the dance floor for the funky chicken dance, you know.
Right.
Just those quiet moments that you can connect together and relate together.
Let me ask you, we're out of, those are all great tips, we're out of time, but just in a nutshell,
Yeah.
should you really even, to me it seems like it's not a good idea. I would not enjoy going to a wedding of somebody that I didn't know anybody.
Absolutely right.
And I mean, should you just avoid taking a date to a wedding?
I would say avoid it if the relationship is new. If you're comfortable in the relationship, if you're at a good spot, and you feel like it's moving forward, it can be you guys can definitely connect more that way, and you know, it can be a lot of fun. But
Makes
if you don't
sense.
know someone well enough,
Don't
hey,
do it.
just
Just
call
wait.
up the old friend,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
that knows
Totally.
you well and that's not going to feel uncomfortable. You want to be at a good point in the
Okay.
relationship and know the person pretty
Hope,
well.
you're the best. In 5 seconds, can you meet someone at the reception? Has that ever happened? Is that a
Oh, well, of course.
That's a good idea? All right, all right.
I think everyone has probably a couple stories about
There
that.
you go.
It's not
There
that
you
someone
go.
they know.
Sure.
Weddings are fun, so you know, if you're single and you just started dating someone, you know, maybe you enjoy just going on your own, going
Hello,
stag.
go
and,
stag.
Yeah,
It's a good idea.
meeting,
Stag.
meeting singles.
So,
Thank you,
Hope,
Hope.
what's the website of your company?
It's just lunchcolorado.com.
It's just lunchcolorado.com. Check it out. She's got great advice if you're looking for that special
Yes.
spark. She
Yeah.
can help make it happen. When we come back, alcohol can also make it happen.
Yes, we're going to be making some